Morning River Run. It is day 2 of the missions experience here in Jamaica. Today's going to be the day that we begin our physical work project. We're going to be doing some concrete work out on the farm. We're helping to build a storehouse, office complex for our produce manager. And here in a little bit, I'll be walking down to the farm, show you a little bit of video of the farm so you can see where we're going to be working, what we're going to be doing.
Okay, so this is the opening to the Ray's farm. Ray's acquired 192 acres of jungle that we are reclaiming for agricultural purposes. We get on down the road here and I will show you what the farm looks like from an overview, and then we will zoom in on some specific areas as we go. Some of the primary crops that we're growing here are bananas, plantains, or plantains as we call them, melons, cucumbers, sweet peppers, hot peppers, pineapple, cucumbers. We grow some cauliflower, some fruit, different fruit trees. We have jackfruit, we have coconut, we have breadfruit growing here, we have mangoes. So a whole bunch of different crops that we are able to take to harvest. Primary crops that we take are the pepper variety. We have irrigation on property. This is a 20,000 gallon cistern that we use both for the livestock, the goats, as well as for the farms. Each farmer gets an allocation of water for their particular plot of farming. You can see the silver tops there. Those are the goat houses. All around here is what we are in the process of reclaiming for agricultural purposes. Coming up here is going to be the first field that we ever planted. It is now just a test demonstration field to see what we can get growing in ground here. It's actually being run by one of our farmers. His name is Russell. We have currently 4 active farmers, and we have 3 that are transitioning in to the farm with us as we speak. So they're in the process of clearing their plots as we go. So when we come down the hill here to the left is the first farm plot that we had established here on Ray's. We'll jump back in with another video here in a little bit, show you a little bit more of the cultivated farms that we have, as well as the team working on the storehouse. All right, I'll show you Russell's field here. So he has some bananas, plantains, and sugar cane growing in the background there. In the foreground, we have some carrots from the carrot plot. Got some corn over here that he is growing. And down here, he has some of his pineapple interspersed with some of his bananas and plantains again. Let me run back over here to another farmer's plot real quick, just kind of get you another picture of some of the quick crops, as we call them, the peppers, the melons, and the cucumbers. All right, we're over here at Cleveland and Winston Henry's field. They are harvesting some sweet peppers. Last harvest they had of sweet peppers just about a week ago was about 1,000 pounds of sweet pepper that they were able to take to market and get them sold off. And their field extends all the way back there to the background, where they do have their melon patch as well as their cauliflower field. All right, I wanted to share with you real quick various stages of clearing that takes place. What you're seeing in front of you is what the entire grounds looks like, except for the 25 acres that are cultivated. However, this piece of property was just introduced to a farmer. It was assigned to him. He will begin clearing this for agricultural purposes in a few weeks now. He'll be on property. You can see as we go around the bend here, we have 2 other farmers that have begun clearing at different stages. The first farmer is going to be right here. You can see where it's thinned out some. What they do is they come in and they will underbrush by hand. All the clearing is done by hand in all the farms. They will come in, they'll underbrush basically just with a machete. They will come in, start clearing out. Once they're cleared out, then they'll bring in some chainsaws and they will drop the larger trees. As we come around the bend here and up over the hill, you'll be able to see the third farmer that was just recently introduced and where he is at on his clearing. So he's getting his land ready for preparation to begin his first crops. So all this was just like the jungle that you saw at the very beginning of this little segment of the video. Final little section of the farm here is going to be when you come down the main drive. You'll come up to the current Ray's office, which is also a prototype of small family 3-bedroom home that's going to be built throughout property here once we get all the agricultural areas situated. Next to that, we have a shade house nursery where we do shoots and sprouts for the farmers. And then finally is the new storehouse that we're in the process of building. Building a storehouse for the collection of the produce that the farmers bring in so we can get it out to market for them. On the back side, the team is currently working on helping to build an office space so we can get that relocated out of the house, start using the house as a house for security personnel here on property. So that's what we're going to be doing today. See you tomorrow.
Perfect love. Cast it out all fear. So we don't fear. You understand? All right. That's good. You see it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The only person we should fear is God. And God is our friend. So we have nothing to be afraid of. All right. That's it.
Hello.
Cool. All right.
Hi, River Run family. Here we are, day 2 down in Jamaica, having an incredible time. And I've got Emily and Ashley here, and they're going to share a few highlights from their day.
My favorite part was the food. My favorite part was working down on the farm with all the guys. And Jeffrey, one of the guys there, he took time to show each one of us how to properly lay brick and mortar the Jamaican way. So that was pretty cool, the patience that he had for each one of us.